Hey Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's in store for your March 2024? I'm going to dive in with the tarot and a special oracle deck to find out, so keep watching. So Aries, welcome to the channel, or welcome back, as the case may be. So good to see you here, and happy birthday to the March Aries. All right, Aries, we're going to start with this deck to get the overall energetic vibe for your month ahead, and then we're going to pull from a special new oracle deck to get further information on your March 2024. So Mercury moves into your sign on March 9th, so you may feel like you have a lot to express. There could be some important negotiations you're involved with, communications projects. Your mind may be on fire, Aries. All right, so, I mean, not literally, let's hope, but, you know, figuratively speaking. All right, let's see what we have for you. Aries, we have a 6 of Swords, and we have a 9 of Swords. 3 of Pentacles in your heart, the Star, gorgeous, and a Knight of Wands, okay. All right, so you may be dealing with a situation within the first week or so, maybe with the 6 of Swords, 9 of Swords, the first like 10 days maybe of something that's been giving you agita, something, and this could have been going on since Gemini season last year, it's possible. Something that's been giving you agita. It could be also with a Gemini, that's also possible, but there could be something that you are ready to put behind you. But by the same token, once you are moving past it, it's still lingering a little bit. There may be some energy, like I said, at the first start of the month that is a little tender. I mean, it's not horrible. It's the 9 of Swords. It's more like, okay, I moved on. Now what? Okay, from whatever it is. Or the situation has resolved. Now what? There is relief with a 6 of Swords energy. It's like, oh, thank God, like we're finally moving past the 5 of Swords, which is contention and drama and arguments. Okay, so, but then this is still happening. So there's a little bit of stuff lingering. However, the way to shift this energy, because you know I'm all about using the energies, is for you to get your plan in your heart, right? Sit down and plan out, sketch out whatever you want to do, a list, a vision board, I don't care, whatever you want to do, of how you want to move forward and heal and move along from whatever this is over here. Okay, the Star card is so gorgeous here. It's your 11th house. Pluto has entered your 11th house, Aquarius, of friendships, personal gains, and networks. So it could be like if this is some sort of friendship situation, betrayal, finally, you know, you're not seeing the person anymore. Maybe it's time to make a plan for you to find other people that you can hang out with who make you feel good, the Star. Okay? But we got the Knight of Wands. So I think I'm getting like a plan of like socializing, getting involved with your art, the healing power of art and creativity with this 3 of Coins that's showing up here. You see the girl sitting there with her sketch pad. You know, whatever it is that you actually physically do, Knight of Wands, that makes you feel good, makes you feel healed and whole. And also, that could be opening up a new path for you in some way. Again, maybe connecting you with new like-minded people, something like that. All right, but let's clarify this Knight of Wands a little bit. Let's pull one more card and see what we know, what we need to know about that for you. I feel also that for some of you, this might be moving on from some sort of disappointing job scenario and finding the next right aligned path for you. That's going to make your star rise high in the sky. But I feel like at the start of your birthday season, March 20th, with the Knight of Wands, your energy coming out here, there's going to be a positive change to take action on like this. And we know in April, we are going to be moving toward eclipse, the big eclipse on April 8th. Now, yes, there is an eclipse on March 25th in Libra, your opposite sign. It's a full moon lunar eclipse, releasing energy. We will do a separate video on that for all the signs. But I feel like this energy of what's happening here is setting you up also for the big changes that are going to be occurring in April. New moon solar eclipse, April 8th in your sign. It will be conjunct Chiron. Okay. Also, Mercury will be retrograde at that time. Now, Mercury, as I said before, is going to enter your sign on March 9th. So whatever you think is going on, remember, Mercury rules our mind. Whatever you think is going on in March can change, and you may revise your plans. The universe may revise them for you. Again, this is nothing negative. It's to get you in the right aligned position of whatever this is that's going to be opening up for you. Okay, so it's going to be a little bit of a process, I feel, of something happening here. Okay, so let's see what this Knight of Wands is. It's going to take you into your birthday season, end of March into April. But the thing I want you to notice in these cards is that this guy's looking back at this situation. So that's why I'm saying I think this is also connected with the looking back of the Mercury retrograde in your sign in April. Okay, so let's see what we need to know about this Knight of Wands for you. Yeah, 5 of Cups. Okay, let's see what's on the bottom there. The 7. Okay, well, we can't end with those energies. And an 8 of Cups. Well, we have a story here, don't we? And the 7 of Wands. And the Temperance. Okay. I'm going to pull one more. And then the Empress. All right. I felt like there was another time marker lurking in there, and there was. All right. So we definitely have a situation where, as I said, you're putting yourself in the position of moving on from some sort of scenario. The key this month to use the energies, as I said before, make a plan that's aligned with a new healing path for yourself, whatever that is. You may need to tweak that healing path plan, whether it's getting a new job, seeing a new healing professional, redoing an art project, apply it to your life. You may be tweaking that plan in April because there's some sort of unfinished business. Okay, with that 6 of Swords. That 6 and 9 of Swords, there is an unfinished business, but it's going to be finished by the time we end your birthday season and start Taurus season. Okay, so this is a process, even though we're doing the reading for March, energies don't stay in a little box. The tarot brings out the energies that we need to know about right now. And this is saying this is also energy that's going to be going into into April for you. So we have a 5 of Cups. Again, it's facing that way. Regrets, nostalgia for the past, etc. I think somebody also may be trying to, reel you back in some way. Okay, but you have moved on emotionally. 8 of Cups. Like, you are done. But the 7 of Wands is interesting because I think you have to stand your ground. Like I said, I think somebody is going to try to get you back. Somebody is going to tempt you away from the path that that healing energy, the star that is right for you. Even though we do not have a double card in this reading, really be aware and beware of temptations to go back to old patterns and old relationships and old situations that they're no good for you because you have the 9 of Swords. They just are one painful scenario after another. And the 9 of Swords, let's remember, can also be intentional cruelty. Somebody knows exactly how they're pressing your buttons. So we have the Temperance, glorious energy of change, healing change, spiritual change, and then the Empress, the start of Taurus season as a time marker. So just know that if you're going through something like this now, you will come out the other side of it. Often letting go is not always just this cut and dried process, moving on. especially if we've been very emotionally invested in something. It can take a month or two, sometimes longer. I mean, God, it can take years sometimes, right? To really feel like you're on the other side of something. But the key to me in all this energy that we have going on here is the Star card, because that is also where Pluto has just moved into. So Pluto is saying, take your healing path very, very seriously. Step into the transformation that healing can bring to your life by choosing what you need, what's important for you, and making a plan for yourself. Don't let anybody guilt you into feeling bad for taking care of your own needs. Okay? Aries often unfairly gets labeled selfish, and that is not true. Okay, yes, there's always a selfish Aries out there, of course, naturally. Okay, but in general, Aries, it would, for the right people, would give you the shirt off their back. But yes, Aries has agendas. Aries has plans. They got things they want to do in the world. They're initiating fire cardinal energy, of course. Okay, but with a Chiron that's going to be conjunct that new moon solar eclipse April 8th in your sign, this is about choosing the healing path for yourself, opening a new door to your future. Let's not forget Aquarius energy is also future-oriented energy with that Pluto in the Star card. South Node Libra eclipse in your 7th house, March 25th. We will do a video on that, but that's also about letting go of associations that do not serve you any longer. That's your 7th house of relationships. Okay, so keep all those themes in mind. So I paused the video in between because sometimes my computer melts down and doesn't record things. And I just looked at the timestamp for that part of the video, Aries, and it was 11:11. Okay, so you got this. Big cosmic, important, mystical, spiritual, healing changes happening for you. Well, we're now going to pull from my brand new Oracle deck, Feline Fates Oracle. Ariel insisted that I create this deck, which has all sorts of loving, beautiful cat energies in it. So let's see what else may be going on for you in the month of March, Aries. And it's available on my website. The link to it will be in the description of the video if you would like to get yourself a copy. All right. Aries people, what do we have for you? We have, wow, the perfect pair. This is associated with the Lover's card in the Major Arcana. The perfect pair, love in all its forms. Let your heart guide you. Okay, so it's your Gemini house, your 3rd house of writing, speaking, teaching, networking, sales. Gemini is also about making choices, a fork in the road, etc. New paths ahead. So again, let your heart guide you. And you had that 3 of coins in your heart before, which is about making a solid plan, an architecture, a structure, a vision board that you're going to be guided by. All right, so let's see what we need to know about that for you. The perfect pair, love in all its forms. Let your heart guide you, Aries. All right, let's see what we have. Oh, we got some Pluto. Okay. Oh, there's your energy. I was talking about the devil before and he showed up. Okay. But then the Fool. Look at all these major arcanas. There's 4 so far. Let's see what this last one is. Okay, it's a 4 of swords. I can't end on a 4 of swords. And the 3 of coins again. I love when energy repeats. So interesting and instructive. Okay, so you are this month going through an enormous change that, again, is going to dovetail into your birthday season because you're showing up here as the Emperor with the 4 energy. We have the Scorpio, energy, which is your 8th house of transformation, showing up here with the Death card. So you are undergoing a massive healing, cleansing, detoxing, confrontation also of maybe how you have stayed tethered and stuck to situations that have been no good for you. But you do know it in your heart that it's no good for you. But sometimes it's hard to leave those associations behind, or situations or addictions or whatever it is, even though we know it's not serving our higher purpose. It's a process. Don't beat yourself up of wherever you are on the road to healing and your process of doing the healing. This healing is going to bring you to a greater sense of your own power with the Emperor showing up here. And then we have the Fool. You will be on the other side of this. Again, I feel by the start of Taurus season. And again, look how this Fool's looking back at all of this. You will be glad that you have been through this change. You may not feel like it right now. You may be like, oh God, like what is all this mishigas? But the new beginning, the freedom, the bright sunny skies that you want, they are on their way. They are on their way based on the changes you are making. Be gentle with yourself with this Four of Swords. Do not be beating yourself up over the timeline. Okay. And then we have the Three of Coins again. Interesting, the three. This energy is the Gemini, your third house again. So we got double energies of threes going on here, of you making plans to socialize, to do creative work, to change the structure of your life. And also third house can be our daily routines. So it may be very important for you with that Knight of Wands we also had, that you change up your daily routines instead of allowing yourself to get sucked back into habits, devil, of people, places, and things that are not good for you. Okay, this energy to me is suggesting changing your life at very foundational levels. Okay, like the healing's got to come from a deep place. It's not going to be just surface-oriented things, which is why your heart needs to guide you. And you need to be, according to these energies, loving and gentle with yourself. And you may need, with the Four of Swords also, a little bit of a time out to process through all of this stuff as well. So because this energy is, rather intense, Aries, okay, just let your heart guide you to what you know is right, but take your time. And the key is to not beat yourself up over your progress. You're going to get there. Okay. So, and some of you, with this perfect pair energy, because it's the Lovers, some of you may be confronting some disappointing realities about a relationship you have been in. Maybe you're out of it now, but the reality of the shenanigans that went on are kind of confronting you that it wasn't the perfect pair in some way, because it was not built on a foundation of love. Perhaps it was built on a foundation of toxicity and codependency because of the devil that showed up in the reading. Okay, so it's not going to be enough to make surface changes. These changes need to be foundational in your life, as I said before. And I would also say, with the death card that showed up, if you think that you're going to be able to probably still keep this person in your life, you may not have a choice if you have kids together. If we're talking a relationship situation, that's different. But if it's some other type of situation and you think you could still keep this person around in your life, that is not the kind of foundational change that I'm talking about. They're going to try to press buttons, manipulate, and try to keep you tethered and stuck to them in some way. They're going to keep their energetic claws in you, but that is not going to help your healing. So a clean break, cold turkey, no contact, the end of whatever this is to get your power back, the Emperor, is key here, I feel. And also perhaps confronting some illusions, delusions, whatever, about maybe something that you thought looked perfect, but maybe really was at its heart not that great. And it's okay to admit that, but it can be a little painful when reality kind of smacks us in the face like that. Okay, so you got this, Aries. Like, this is a journey that we're all on. Some months there's other different things that get highlighted, as we know. This is not anything to get upset about, but there is something that is profoundly shifting in your life, and to resist and to struggle, that's not going to help either. Okay, we are starting this month and into April, we are in eclipse season where things will poof, leave our life, that things that are not aligned for us anymore. So I feel like the energies that came out in this reading are really showing that particular energy and journey for you. And of course they are, because you're front and center, you and Libra, of course, the eclipses in your signs are front and center with the energy over the next couple of months. So take a deep breath, Aries. Take a deep breath. It's all going to be just fine. And remember, most of all, to let your heart guide you and take care of yourself. All right. Ariel and I love you guys. We will see you again soon. Leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on for you with these energies. I'm sending you lots of love. All right. Take care. We will see you again soon. Stella Wilde and Miss Feisty Face signing out. Yeah, you know that name. I know you know that name I have for you.